everyone, welcome back to Griffin Airgun Ammo. My name is Ben. Today we're going to be doing a quick 457 video. We're going to be shooting a 457 Texan. We're going to be shooting a 280 grain boat tail at 70 yards. We got some ballistics gel set up. We are going to take a look at that. Unfortunately, I think I spaced out and forgot my knife, so I can't cut the slug out here. We'll go back to the house and set up in the studio, and we'll cut the slug out there and get you some expansion measurements. We will measure penetration out here, and we're going to check for group size and all that kind of stuff. So if you're new here, the goal of this channel is to kind of put out a weekly video on different slug topics. We're going to be using different rifles and kind of just showing what our favorite slugs are for them, as well as responding to viewer feedback. So if there's a topic or something that you guys are really curious about with our ammo, let us know and we'll try and make a video about it. So on that topic, speaking of last week's video, my apologies for not getting that out to you guys. It wound up being a little bit more in-depth topic than I had really anticipated in getting done in a week. So as a result, I'm still working on that video. I needed to add some things to the test results so that we could get more comprehensive data and it would make a little bit more sense. So that video is coming. From here out, hopefully there won't be any more breaks in weekly videos. If there's a topic that's too complicated, we will just do a intermittent video like this, showcasing a certain rifle or a certain slug or something like that. So if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, then I'd encourage you to go ahead and like, subscribe, share this video, give us some feedback and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to be using 10% FBI blocks from Clear Ballistics. We've got 2 of them set up down there, so we should definitely capture the slug. And I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go get the camera fired up downrange so that we can record our shot groups. I gotta get zeroed real quick, and once we get zeroed, we'll go ahead and shoot a group real fast, and then we'll go ahead and shoot the gel while we got good light. All right, so stay tuned. All right. So here we go. This can be a first shot, just seeing where we're hitting. Alright, so we're pretty much zeroed. I'm going to go ahead and gas this back up. Alright, so now we'll just go ahead and shoot a group real quick. Looks like we're launching these around 850. Alright, so I'm just going to aim at the top center of the bullseye in the middle. Bullseye. So that was just a little low. Go ahead and air that up a little bit. We're just about at tether pressure now, so just leave that hooked up. I guess the bottle pressure was a little too high still for the hammer spring setting that we got this set at, so I'm going to take one more shot. That was pretty low. Spot on. So we'll go ahead and take one more shot. So it's a 4-shot group. And then we'll go ahead and slap one into that gel. Definitely accurate. Fill her up one more time. All right. All right, good deal. So I'm gonna go walk down to the target real quick. I'm gonna show you guys the group on that, and then I'm gonna fire up the slow motion camera, and we're gonna fire one into the ballistics gel. So this is at 70 yards. I'll throw a picture of the rangefinder verification in here, so you guys can confirm that that is indeed 70 yards. And I'll go take a walk down there and talk to you on the target cam. All right, guys. Hello. So this was these were getting sighted in, getting on paper. These 4 were what we shot on the group. This one was just because I didn't fill up and it dropped a little low. I think that was at like 830 something feet per second. The rest of these were all 850, 860. For 457, I mean, that's one slug apart from each other basically. I think that's pretty good. That's definitely a dead, whatever you're aiming at 70 yards. So next up, ballistics gel. All right, so we got everything set up. Got the chronograph still rolling, so we'll be able to see what this thing tracks to all the way to the target. All right, so this is going to be into the ballistics gel. We got the cameras rolling. Let's see what we get. Oh, chronograph turned off. All right, here we go. We got 2 cameras on this. Boy, that made a sound. All right, cool. 857. That's some power right there, buddy. All right, let's go take a look at it. All right, that is interesting. Check that out. All right, so you guys can see that is just enormous inside the gel. I have to cut that out to see where we're at. So give you guys some perspective. Let me flip this around so you guys can get in the light here. All right. So it's hard to see with the light. All right, so we're starting at 12 on this side. I guess I can flip this around. You guys can read upside down, can't you? Sure. All right, so we're in at 7 inches is where the slug stopped. We penetrated all the way to 11.5 inches, it looks like, and then it snapped back. Pretty nice tear cavity going through the gel. Definitely some destruction happening there. Cool. So we'll go back to the house and cut it open. All right, so we're back at the house now. I can get my GoPro fired up so you guys can watch me cut this open here. Make sure it's recording. So you guys probably won't be able to see it on this big camera here. But I'm gonna line this up here. Maybe you guys can see that. So our slug stopped at 7 inches is where it wound up coming to rest. It penetrated all the way out to, let's see here, about 11.5 inches of penetration. Now keep in mind we shot this at 70 yards, so this had, you know, a while to hang out in the air. So we'll go ahead and get this guy cut out. Let me get you the GoPro here so you guys can see from the top view down. All right, so that's where our slug ended up, and it penetrated all the way. Let's see if I can get out of that wrinkle of gel there. It penetrated all the way to about right there. So, okay. So next, so this is 10% gel. Let me show, I guess I'll show this to the camera here. This is the calibration card showing that it was properly calibrated to meet FBI specs. Now let's go ahead and cut this bad boy out. Trusty bubble blade here. This stuff sure is tough. Okay. There we go. Ugh. Check that out. That's a mushroomer there. Alright, so let's see what our expansion was. Well, get this for the camera for you guys here. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see that. We got our expansion was 0.79, so a little over 3/4 of an inch expansion. Pretty good. That just about doubled in size. We got some nice good penetration on that. Alright, so that does it for our gel. So this was our group here at 70 yards. Hopefully you guys can see that alright. This shot up here was getting sighted in, and so is this lower shot here. So those 4 in the center there were what I was actually grouping. I put 3 on this dot, and this one that dropped a little low is because I didn't refill the gun and it shot at about 30-40 feet per second slower than the other ones. So managing to keep the velocities all the same, they grouped really well. Definitely pleased with that for 70 yards. So, alright, I think that's going to about do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did, please like it. If you hated it, dislike it. Give us a thumbs down or whatever. But if you guys like to see more of this and you're curious about this kind of stuff, or you just like watching people shoot ballistics gel or shoot groups and talk about air guns, then go ahead and subscribe and like this video and share it with some friends. And we'll see you next time. Our next video, I'm still going to be working on the ballistics, the twist rates video. So that'll be coming out sometime, hopefully in the next week or so. Next week, we'll probably be taking a look at either the FX impacts or might take a look at the new Ed gun. Well, it's not a new Ed gun. It's new to us. But we got an R5 Matador that is just shooting lights out. So we might share that with you guys, or we might take a look at some of the FX guns. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. And if I don't hear from you, then we'll just come up with something on our own. So until next time, you guys have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, and all that good stuff. Get ready for hunting season. Later, guys.